maybe I forget, and my heart starts vanishing, and suddenly I see that I can't break free. I'm slipping through the cracks of a dark eternity with nothing but my pain and the paralyzing agony to tell me who I am, who I was. Uncertainty enveloping my mind till I can't break free. And maybe it's a dream, maybe nothing else is real, but it wouldn't mean a thing if I told you how I feel. So I'm tired of all the pain, of the misery inside, and I wish that I could live feeling nothing but the night. You could tell me what to say, you could tell me what to do, but I doubt that I would care, and my heart would never know. If I make another move, there'll be no more turning back, because everything will change and it all will fade to black. Will tomorrow ever come? Will I make it through the night? Will there ever be a place for the broken in the light? Am I hurting? Am I sad? Should I stay or should I go? I've forgotten how to tell. Did I ever even know? Can I take another step? I've done everything I can. All the people that I see, I will never understand.
I see. You've taken custody over Noel Vermillion.
I'm currently in hiding, confirming the situation. Is everything okay on your end?
Yeah, for now. I'm going to be here for a while longer. I have to help an acquaintance out with their spare left arm.
Left arm? You mean?
Details later, Tager. You just focus on returning here with Noel. No place is safe, but I'm sure it's better than being there. Is Makoto Nania with you?
Yeah, she can't stop whining. I'm heading back to base now.
Hurry it up.
Roger.
She let out a big sigh, then reached over the pile of documents and data on her desk. She reached out for the coffee cup that was located on her usual spot. Without checking what was in it, she drank down the half-filled cup. Kokonoi's face grimaced in disgust. The coffee in the cup had congealed into a thick black goo.
That's what I get for leaving it out so long. Which reminds me. The coffee he made was somewhat drinkable, even when it turned cold. No matter how far he went, I guess he was only good for making coffee. A missing apprentice and a stupid female student who went down into the stacks to chase after him. I guess former student would be more appropriate. I am not blessed when it comes to apprentices. It's pretty dangerous to bring a gun into my lab. Are you guys playing at being soldiers today?
Professor Kokonoe?
I don't suppose you'd go away peacefully if I told you I wasn't.
The committee has given us orders to take you into custody. We need you to come with us.
Committee, huh? Well, it's not just apprentices I have bad luck with.
A section of the Sector 7 headquarters. A secure door that's been frozen shut so long it's almost a tube. 3 men dressed in Arctic survival gear proceed deliberately into a room covered in frosted ice.
Can that person really be alive in such a place?
The higher-up said he should already be awake. There it is!
Azrael, wrapped in bonds, is restrained in front of the men.
Still out. I wonder what that means. Did something go wrong?
We have no choice. We have to contact the higher-ups. Hey, wait! This is... He's sleeping.
In these conditions? That's incredible. Azrael!
Azrael warily lifts his head and opens his eyes.
Why? Is it mealtime?
Unfortunately, we don't have any meals that suit your tastes.
As rude as always. Scientists. Whatever. Hey, what day is it?
January 15, 2200. The time is 1919.
Wow. You guys kept me bound for 2 years. How'd you manage that?
You were held in Kokonoe's super low-temperature cryonic prison. At close to absolute zero, even a mad dog like you can't escape those bindings.
Huh. That damn Kokonoe. So why are you mooks here? You worked so hard to capture me and now you're poking me awake. What's bad enough out there that you need my help?
We want you to get rid of Professor Kokonoe and TR-0009.
A joke that funny was worth being frozen 2 years for.
Azrael glared at the scientist for a few seconds before starting to laugh.
Why are you laughing?
So, let me get this straight. First you guys get Kokonoe to capture me and put me on ice, and now you're releasing me so I can kill her. That's the joke of the century right there. You're a bunch of selfish assholes by any standard.
Suddenly, the binding that was holding Azrael's right hand shatters.
He's breaking the bindings on his own?
You ever feel sore in the morning after sleeping too long? Imagine how I'll kill Kokonoe. Not for you. You guys get to die here. You're not worthy as a meal. For a post-snap stretch.
Azrael took a swing at the near scientist. At the same time, he felt something really off about his target.
Kill us? Go ahead. Take your best shot.
His fist was paralyzed. Azrael's entire arm had frozen like a statue.
I'm certainly glad that worked.
That explains why such lowly mooks dared to wake me up.
We had to make sure it worked. You can't move it at all, can you? Well, that's because we have no will to fight.
Things have changed more in the past 2 years than I expected. Did you guys join the NOL?
This is simply a practical use of Ars Magus. That was the goal all along anyways, to control Ars Magus through science.
It's true that the Ars Magus created by the Sage Nine were powerful, but Ars Magus has become quite unstable and dangerous.
Ars Magus that can't be controlled by people should be considered incomplete. As long as people have to rely on Nine's Ars Magus, we're at the mercy of mages.
Well, that's great, but it's got nothing to do with me.
Frankly, I don't care. You're going to help us out, Azrael, by bringing us the Azure Grimoire.
Azure Grimoire?
In order to complete our Ars Magus, we need to use that artifact.
This is the man currently in possession of it.
Interesting. I wouldn't have thought a single individual could control it. I doubted its existence, honestly, but there it is. Ragna the Blood Edge, known as the Grim Reaper. Huh. And he's fighting his own war against the library? Now there's a meal fit for me.
If everything is satisfactory, then let's get you to him. Right. Also, for your information, we have a backup plan, aside from the Ars Magus. We didn't want to take any chances, you see.
So I get the collar for no extra charge. Fine. I'm hungry anyway. Get rid of Kokonoe and the Red Devil, and bring back the Azure Grimoire. Right?
Azrael grinned and put her hand on the scientist's shoulder.
I think this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship. Oops. My apologies. That was supposed to be a gentle pat on the back.
Careful, there's traps all over the place.
Confirm the situation. Where's Kokonoe?
Those damned old farts on the committee? What the hell are they doing?
Emergency. Level E. All 9 guards head to Section C now. I repeat.
This isn't good. More problems arising by the minute. I have no choice.
Kokonoe ran and took her cell phone out of her pocket and typed something.
System manager's code verified. Starting emergency shutdown sequence.
The facility is filled with the sound of barriers coming down. The last barrier came down right in front of Kokonoe.
That should take care of the facility. Those damned old men. What am I gonna do about them? Guess I should prioritize escaping before I worry about that.
As soon as she finished mumbling that, she heard his voice behind her.
Like a rat in a trap, eh, Kokonoe?
Impossible. Azrael.
She had nothing but bitter memories about him, a raging berserker killing friend and foe alike.
Guess it's been a while for you, hasn't it? For me, feels like just yesterday.
Shit. Which idiot let you out of your cage?
We're gonna be dead soon, so it really doesn't matter.
Azrael couldn't keep a glint of excitement on his face as he approached Kokonoe. Kokonoe just bit her lip and started aiming an invisible, or at least incorporeal weapon.
Don't get so cocky.
Kokonoe summoned explosive rocket fist, which she immediately launched at Azrael's massive blade. Azrael took the explosion to point-blank range, but
Big, invisible rocket launcher. That's definitely new to me. Come on, did you really think it would hurt me?
Can't blame a girl for trying.
Huh?
Kokonoe vanished into the smoke from the explosion. Used to her tricks, Azrael didn't even feel a twinge of surprise.
So, you could have a teleporter all along. That's double. Watch your back. Next time you hit, I'll devour you both.
She appeared in a dark forest at night, a few meters above the ground. Using her cat-like reflexes, she landed safely. With sharp eyes, she glanced around. Darkness there and nothing more. Reaching into her pocket, she grabbed a candy bar and began to eat.
Note to self. Emergency teleport picks shitty locations to teleport to. Next project? Make emergency teleport pick better targets.
She let the candy dissolve in her mouth and stopped to think and get angry.
What kind of goddamn idiots bring out Azrael? It's like they don't even care what happens. Looks like my job won't be getting any easier. And of course he's gonna start shit everywhere he goes while chasing me. Guess he's after Tager too. There has to be more to it. God damn it! It was such a pain in the ass to seal him up the last time. They just don't care. Of course, if they found a way to control him. In either case, I have to haul ass.
This girl. Oh. Me?
Damn, this reception is crappy. Tager, if you can hear me, it's Kokonoe. Let me just cut to the chase. Azrael is out. Watch your ass. Skip the lab and head straight to Ikaraga. Go to Kagura Mutsuki's place, got it? Okay, I'm going to assume you heard and understood everything I said. Just head to Yabiko immediately. Kokonoe out. Well, one more stop to make.
Hey, Kokonoe. You're earlier than expected.
This time the reception's great. I'll take it.
What are you talking about?
I'm just muttering to myself. Anyhow, we're in trouble. I know I'm early, but we're gonna head to Yabiko now, so be ready.
What happened?
Let's just call it a lab accident and be done with it. Won't be able to head back for a while.
That sounds a little less than ideal. So, you need some help?
Yeah, I have to assume I'm going to be under surveillance everywhere. I'll figure out a meeting point, but I'll need some help.
This is starting to sound like more than a lab accident.
Why would you think that?
I know it's bad when the Professor Kokonoe needs my help, and not the reverse.
Despite reports to the contrary, I'm not perfect. I'm the one that has to deal with all my failures, too.
Huh. That makes me like you more. Alright, so head to these coordinates. I'll have an extraction team waiting for you.
What? This is far. It'll take 2 days on foot.
Apologies, but for whatever reason, my soldiers can't seem to enter Sector 7 territory. Then again, I'm sure you could cover that distance in half a day, right?
I'm a scientist. Don't be so unreasonable.
Look who's talking. You know, you're always welcome to raise your concerns with the person who designed that barrier.
If I'd have known this was gonna happen, I'd have hit a hole in it.
Alright, good luck. I'll see you soon.
This is too much exercise for a researcher.
Kokonoe glanced around before taking out a scanner to analyze her surroundings.
Well, I don't see anything chasing me at least. Figured they'd be a little zippier about coming after me.
Raleigh sat at his desk in a dimly lit room, listening to field operative reports. The latest report was to his satisfaction. His face was covered in a mask, but a grin slid across his mouth.
I see.
He cut the transmission and stood up slowly before heading to the door. Let's check the turn of events.
Kokonoe will head to Ikaruga, no doubt. Time to finish placing my pieces. And all that is left is Kushinada's linchpin.
Redis grinned to himself, briskly exiting the room.
How is the progress?
Redis called out to Lychee, the only other human in the lab.
I would say about 97% complete. All that's left is minor adjustments.
Lychee answered, her eyes never leaving the monitor. The monitor pumped information to her from a highly sophisticated piece of machinery.
The conversion efficiency to gas, the Caether's purity and concentration, are all surpassing the target values, I see. Very well done. You take after your instructor, Kokonoe. Very well. I'll adjust the rest myself.
Understood.
Lychee let Raelius take over the monitor and the device.
And what happens to him?
Him? Oh, the liquid Caether? That is, well...
His name is Roy.
Foolish to be mad on his behalf. The implementation is already done. It'll take more time for it to fixate, though.
Huh? You mean you've created an artificial causality weapon in this short amount of time? And already implemented it as well?
Creating one is easy, as long as you know what you're doing. I made you the observer of that thing. Do not fret.
Okay.
Lychee left Raelius and exited the laboratory. Raelius waited until Lychee had completely exited, then opened a transmission.
How rare. A personal call from Colonel Relius Clover. I better check the forecast. It might be snow tomorrow. Or maybe heavy rain. No, maybe, just maybe, it might be the end of the world. So what is it that you want?
The device in question is almost complete.
In question? You mean that job you gave Lychee?
Commence the preparations.
All right, I will. Conversations with you are always so one-sided. Well, whatever. Before your next command comes, I'll have everything prepared.
Oh, and I have a favor to ask.
A favor?
Beneath the brim of Hazuma's hat, his eyes grew white.
So, it's a favor, not a command?
Correct.
So not only do you contact me, but you also asked me for a favor? I better not be murdered tomorrow. Well, if Colonel Relius wants a favor, I'll do my best to complete it.
Lychee walked out of the laboratory alone, then a long set of stairs heading into the bowels of the facility.
How are you doing tonight?
Lighty spoke kindly and quietly towards the thing beyond the aquarium wall. It didn't respond. Lighty placed her head against the glass and thought back. She remembered what he used to look like. She remembered being near Roy.
Sorry, I was in a rush.
Don't worry.
Are you hurt at all?
No. Can I help you?
Are you Professor Kokanoe's new...
Yes, I'm a trainee. My name is Lai Chi Fei Ling.
I thought so. I'm Lot Carmine. I work under Professor Kokanoe. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Carmine.
Oh, feel free to call me Roy. I'm sorry, I totally forgot to go pick you up. Were you lost?
Well, sorta, yeah.
This place is pretty big. Follow me this way. I'll show you to the laboratory.
Okay.
Professor Kokanoe was praising your thesis on Seether. She said you were the smartest trainee she'd gotten in a while.
Thank you.
To say that she rarely praises people would be an understatement.
Really?
The only thing I've ever gotten praise for was making coffee. Frankly, I'm a little jealous.
Coffee. I see. What kind of person is Kokanoe?
Why? What kind of person do you think she is?
Well, I am a little intimidated by her.
Well, what kind of person is she? If I had to pick a word, it would be perplexing.
Huh?
She doesn't understand other people very well. She's completely opaque and has no attention for detail. Never mind that she never cleans up after herself.
Roy?
Oh yeah, she makes me clean up after her all the time, and she never thanks me for it. She's just incredibly eccentric and...
I would rather you not gossip about me with the trainees.
Ah! Professor!
Huh? You're Professor Kokanoe?
You're the new trainee starting today? You surprised to see me?
Huh?
You're surprised that the brilliant genius Professor Kokanoe is a beastkin girl, aren't you?
Oh, no! I didn't think that!
Roy, I know what you're thinking. She's way too old to be called a girl anymore. Is that it?
What? How'd you read my mind? No. Of course I wouldn't think that about you.
Okay. So you're gonna turn around, walk into the break room, and do the one thing you're good at. Making coffee. And make enough for everyone.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. That's all I'm good for, ma'am. I will do my best.
Captain.
Deep in the forest, Bullet woke up in a pit where neither cold wind nor wandering animal would find her. The fire she'd set the night before had already gone out.
A dream. Damn it. And I dreamt about that time. I guess it's still too soon to forget.
Letting out a big sigh, Bullet crawled out of her sleeping bag and wiped her sweat. Her entire body was coated with sweat. The wind blowing through the trees chilled her to the very bone. Bullet climbed back into her sleeping bag and zipped it back up.
The captain is alive somewhere. Judging from all the information I've gathered, there should be plenty of truth. All sources indicate that Professor Kokanoe of Sector 7 knows something. I need to see her again. But before that... Colonel Relius Clover, the man who devised the plan. Supposedly his goal was taking back the causality phenomena weapon. Well, I arrive at Akarago tomorrow. That's where everything will begin.
Where is he?
What are you talking about?
Don't play dumb. Where did you put him?
Oh, the liquid Caesar. I sent it to Ikaruga.
What do you mean? What are you trying to make him do?
I don't understand. Why are you so angry? It's not like that thing belongs to you.
What?
Lychee Fei Lin. I've kept every promise I've made to you. And as I recall, handing that thing over to you was not one of them. Regardless, your power is unstable. It would seem only I can perform the observation.
Fine.
You're going to Ikaruga?
That's none of your business. I don't belong to you either. And don't think you can stop me.
I have no reason to stop you. Do as you please.
After hearing the door shut, Relius mumbles.
What a waste of effort.
He reaches for the device near him and opens the communications line.
It's me. Connect me with Azrael.
That was fast.
Well, at least I never need to exercise again.
Right. Anyways, welcome.
I didn't come here for a visit. I can't stand the idea of being in your debt.
Don't be like that. My men are bringing in the others as well. Besides, you saw this coming. And that's why you sent up your package, right?
That was a contingency. If nothing came up, I would have taken it back.
An ounce preparation is worth a pound of cure. So what's in the package anyways?
Well, that thing
Kokonoe gives an eerie smile.
is my secret weapon.
The girl awoke inside the device. It's narrow and cold, much like a coffin. She slowly opens her eyes. The young woman has gotten used to living in this space a long time ago, but it was boring inside of it, and she couldn't say it was uncomfortable. Kokonoe called out to the girl in the device.
Celica, how you feeling?
Oh, Kokonoe! Well, I'm doing fine as you can see, but I'm a little sleepy.
I see. Sorry for leaving you in there for so long.
It's okay, but I got a lot of motion sickness on the way over and it was super boring. When can I get out of here?
Let me check. Well, in terms of pure numbers, you're already good to go. I should be able to let you out by this afternoon.
Really?
Yeah, but don't strain yourself.
Kokonoe, can I ask a favor?
What's that?
When I get out, I want to visit somewhere.